What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Friday, January 7th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comment section who is your favorite and least favorite of my contenders for today's slate. And finally, shout out to No House Advantage for being the presenting sponsor of this video. Use the promo code Awesemo when signing up to get up to $25 on your first deposit. Now we're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Bobby Portis, Chris Middleton, Eric Paschall, Bryn Forbes, and Tim Hardaway on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. In first at number 5, we've got point guard eligible James Harden. He is 10,600, projected for 55. The goal is 60. He's in the optimal lineup 23% of the time. I gave him 38 minutes. We're talking 1.45 fantasy points per minute. No Kyrie for this one. 26 points, basically 9 boards, 9 assists, and 2 stocks. It's a slight pace up spot against Milwaukee. This is a banged up Milwaukee team. The backcourt defense should be pretty good here for Harden because we're talking no Drew Holiday, which is massive for point of attack type stuff. We've got no Connaughton, Grayson Allen, George Hill, Dante DiVincenzo. I mean, everything in their backcourt is out. That bodes well for James Harden. He's in a great spot. Should play 38 minutes or more if this one's competitive. Just go there. Plenty of salary to go around, too. At number 4, we're going to Jalen Brunson. He's not as good of a play on DraftKings as he is on FanDuel because the price is massively different, but even still, point guard, shooting guard eligible, 7K, projected for 43. The goal's 45. He's in the optimal lineup 25% of the time. I gave him 36 minutes. He's basically a 1.2 fantasy point per minute guy with no Luka and no Porzingis. 28% usage, 24 points, 8 assists, 4.5 boards in a massive pace up spot against a Houston Rockets team that isn't particularly good. This one looks fantastic for Brunson. He's got full reign to do whatever he wants, and he's basically a coin flip to go for 5x plus 10. Rudy Gay is in next at number 3, small forward, power forward eligible, 4K, projected for 31. The goal's 32. He's in the optimal lineup 24% of the time. I'm assuming Gay plays 30 minutes with half of the Utah Jazz out, assuming that Rudy Gay actually makes it to the game as well. A little over a fantasy point per minute, 15.5 points, 7 boards, 2 assists. Maybe you get a stock and a half. It's pace neutral against Toronto, but this is based on Rudy Gay playing 20 minutes. He's 4K and probably playing 30 minutes or more. You can't really overthink it. This is one of the easiest places to find value on this slate. Speaking of value on the Utah Jazz, Jordan Clarkson is in at number 2, point guard, shooting guard eligible, 5,500, projected for 38. The goal is 38. He's in the optimal lineup 25% of the time. Again, we're missing half of the Utah Jazz today. The other half is questionable. We don't even know if they're going to be able to field 8 actual guys, but if Clarkson is in, he's going to play 34 minutes, north of a fantasy point per minute, 30% usage, 23 real points, 5 boards, 4 assists, maybe a steal. Again, Jordan Clarkson at 5,500 is priced as if he's going to play like 24 to 26 minutes. I think he gets 8 or more minutes in this spot. Going to do all of the heavy lifting from a scoring perspective. You just have to play these Jazz guys today. Whether it's Clarkson or Gay, they're basically the same play. You're going to find even more value for Utah. We just need to know who's actually in the game. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comment section who your favorite and least favorite plays are for today's slate, and then go sign up at No House Advantage using the promo code Awesemo. Assuming he is in, Hassan Whiteside is your number 1 contender, and it's not really close. He's center eligible, 3,500, projected for 34. The goal is 30, and he's in the optimal lineup 38% of the time. I gave him 26 minutes. In theory, he could play like upwards of 32. I just don't know if he has it in him, so I tried to be pessimistic. I don't think it's really going to matter for Whiteside. 1.3 fantasy points per minute. We've got no Gobert. 14 points, 11 boards, an assist, and 2.5 stocks against a team that doesn't really run out a ton of like problematic centers and doesn't even start a center, if we want to be completely honest. If Whiteside is able to play, I assume he starts. 26 minutes feels like the floor barring foul trouble or injury. And at 3,500, no one will be a better value than Whiteside, the number 1 contender for today. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Friday. I almost said April, which wouldn't have made any sense. January 7th. FanDuel and Yahoo versions of this video are around here somewhere. Check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win that money. We're back again Monday morning for another edition of the Contenders.